Hey guys, it's Jenny with Becoming Homesteaders, and I finally got my results back from the two different garden beds that I tested the soil from. So I will be going over the program, how it works, and the results that I got from the two different specific beds. Okay guys, just wanted to talk a little bit before I show you my results about the area that I actually did the soil testing on. So it is this area right here. So this is going to be a brand new bed. It is a potato bed. We're hoping to grow some potatoes and some peas in the back. So I did do a soil sample for this bed as well as a bed up front that I normally plant my tomatoes and peppers in. So those are two separate results that we're going to go over today. I'm going to show you how the program works, what information it gives you, and hopefully you guys learned something from this. But it's a yucky day today, kind of dreary out, but I did want to bring you out. Let me turn you around and I'll show you. Okay, there are a few of the items that I will be using to amend the soil. And then this is the area. So over here, I'm going to be adding sweet potatoes in this area, and then just regular, they're called Kennebec potatoes over here, as well as some peas in the back. So we're real excited to have this new space. I did want to sample the soil to see what it needed before I planted anything in it. So hopefully we will have a really great crop after we amend this bed. I'll be doing a April garden tour, but here's just a little sneak peek. There's the spinach bed that we did together. I also added some greens in my whiskey barrels, and I'm getting my bed ready over there to transplant my strawberries in. This is my little Aldi popover greenhouse that I just love, and I have some more greens in there. And I have greens in here as well. So let's see if we can give you a quick little peek at what's going on in here. We have some lettuces. Yeah, looks pretty good though. Excited to have those in there. I did plant some Mizuna just right in the middle there. So look for the April garden tour coming up soon. Okay, so here is the dashboards for the RX soil testing that I did on my soil. And I really love the way they have this set up because you go in and you create an account. Once you go to this website, it'll walk you through that process. But then you add your different gardens. So, like I did two different soil testings. And over here, you can see that this one I have already created. This is the potato bed, that new raised or in-ground bed that I am doing in the back corner. And I do have my results in for this, but I thought I would show you how to actually add the garden or how I added the potato bed. You come up here and click on create a growing area, and it's going to ask you what you would like to name this. I'm going to name this tomato bed, I guess. We're going to click on this is garden, not lawn and not landscape. Type of garden you're growing. It's going to give you drop down. We're going to click on vegetable. Type of vegetable. We'll do leafy green. And preferred products. We're going to go organic. What is the square footage of your growing area? So I am thinking that this is probably about the same size, maybe a little bit larger. So we'll go 350. And there it is. So when you get your test kit, you're going to get like a little postcard in it, and it's going to have the number that you need to put in right here. We're going to click add. This is going to then add that to my results over here. So I can click on that. And here are my results. So this is the tomato bed, not to be confused with potato, tomato, potato. This is the fenced in area that we have had. This was the very first garden we had here. So we've had this a long time and have amended it each year. I was just curious to see how well we've been amending it. So this is the first time I'm looking at it, and it looks like it looks pretty good, or maybe a little bit too high. So I think optimal is probably right here. So some of these are a little too high. Yeah, see the pH is 7.6. And it gives you the optimal range, so which is so nice. So I know that this pH needs to come down a little bit for that optimal range. Organic matter is also very high. So we can back that way down. And then it just goes through all of the different minerals that you have in the soil. And if you need to fix anything, I don't have anything that is in the red. So I guess that's really good. I am a little bit low on the sulfur, it looks like. Yeah, see, so that's the orange, and it's just right at the low mark. Um, but it's so nice how they break all of this down. And if you notice, like for copper, the initial they're using is Cu. You can go back up to your chart and then find the Cu at the bottom, which is right here. And that's going to give you those results. So you not only have the graph, but then they break it down for you here in each little cube or block. So that was exciting for me. Then it will also give you recommendations on what you need to do. So our current recommendation is nitrogen. So, and they're going to suggest that we apply this annually, so once a year. And it's going to tell us that this is a good variety because I chose that I garden organically. So they're finding the organic items that would best suit the garden. So this is a blood meal, and it is the 1200. So it's going to tell me that I need 2.5 pounds per application. So that would be per year. And they're recommending to apply it in the spring. So it just gives you lots of really good details. Oh, and look, it says heavy feeders like corn, spinach, broccoli, and leafy greens. So that's all of those things that produce, obviously, your growth on the top. So lettuces and cabbages, broccolis, all of those heading things, they do love that nitrogen. So, but that's nice for someone that is new to gardening that doesn't really know those details yet. So you can plug that in and it's going to tell you what you need to do. A soil acidifier, it's giving us that we need 19.8 pounds per application, and that will also be done, looks like in the spring and the fall. So that's really cool that they give you. And they also, I believe, have like spring, summer, and fall on if you would need to apply anything in the summer, then it would be in this little section here. Just a really great program to see everything on. Super easy to use. Oh, they also have winter. Okay. You can save it as a PDF form so that if you wanted to put it in a file on your desktop, you can do that. Or you can print it out and take it with you outside when you're doing these amendments. So just a really great program. I was very impressed with it. I recommended it to some family members. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. Hopefully you're learning things and maybe you'll give this company a try. If you have soil testings that you've done in the past and you're just like, gosh, I don't get it, or is this a clear reading? This is a hands-off, very easy application to do. So highly recommend it. Okay, why don't we go over and look at my potato bed so we can compare potato tomato. So here is the potato bed. It is definitely different from the tomato reading. This one definitely needs some improvements. This was just part of the yard. So there's grass there, and we are going to be tilling it up now, later to plant the potatoes, obviously amending it. But this probably is pretty much what a brand new garden would look like here in my Ohio Zone 6A garden. There's, it's a heavy clay soil. So not a lot going on in here as far as good. My pH is pretty good, so that was surprising. But everything else, and I have looked at these results, everything else was, needing some amending, either this too high or, too low. But, this just kind of gives you a different view than what the tomato bed did. It then gives you down here what it recommends annually again, where the tomato, it was just simply the nitrogen, I believe. These were all left blank, but here you can see that I definitely need the phosphorus and the potassium as well. So we will be amending the soil. It's giving us that same blood meal that we need to amend with the tomatoes, some garden tone, and some phosphorate. So I'm, really excited that they give you these really great products that are organic. So these things I can find at my local seed and supply company. So that's very good. They also give you an option. I wonder if I can find it here where you can add it to your Amazon cart, which I thought that was pretty cool. But see, they're recommending that I apply this again in the fall. So yeah, just a great company. I hope you guys learned a little bit from this. And, if you want something that's super easy and you need to figure out what's going on with your soil, highly recommend them. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video and hanging out with me. Hopefully you learned something. Give this company a try. I will link their website below and any other pertinent information down below. Remember, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Becoming Homesteaders. See you in the next video. Thanks, guys.